The gap between stimulus and response is truly what's going to shape your experience in and of a moment within a relationship, within a project, within some sort of other endeavor that you're trying to progress. And that's the key in terms of the truth. I've been reading and consuming a lot of content recently about that, between stimulus and response, between someone saying something to you and your reaction, whether your reaction is, oh, really? Well, let me tell you, or why don't you shut your face, or you always say this sort of stuff. There's various things that you can say that are not going to actually move you forward, they're not going to enhance the experience or the relationship, and they're just going to be more difficult to navigate. So the power is in the pause. There is a lot of research out there about this, and it's so true. If I think about some of the difficulties I've experienced in my life, it's when I've reacted like that without taking the time to say, wait a minute, what's actually happening? Why was it said that way? Who is saying it? In what context is it being said in? And then figuring it out. It can be the exact same in your reaction to a text message or a direct message or an email or whatever that looks like as well. If you start to then think about using that gap in between the trigger, the stimulus, and how you're going to respond, and give yourself that opportunity to respond in the best way, the most appropriate way possible that's going to serve you in and of the moment and going forward, you're going to be in a much better spot. So what I would recommend you do is you give yourself that opportunity to analyze some situations in the past where you have reacted a wee bit too quickly or in a way that's not really commensurate with who you are, not commensurate with the type and style of person you are or are striving to be, and certainly not conducive to moving forward with a more positive and intentional approach to things. And give yourself that opportunity to say, knowing what I know now, what would I have done differently then? Sometimes literally it is taking a breath. Maybe asking the person to reframe the question or ask it in another way, or say, I just need a second here, if you don't mind, because I'm taking that particular stimulus in a way that I don't think it was intended in, but I just need to give myself a beat here, just to give myself the best opportunity to respond in kind. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying that, actually literally saying that, because what you do is you then create a barrier between the stimulus and what your response is going to be. You give yourself a wee bit more time and you provide information to the transmitter to say, something about that just isn't landing well with me right now. And then you have better opportunities to actually move forward with the appropriate response that's going to help nurture things towards success as you go forward. That gap between stimulus and response shapes your entire experience.